another Wellness Wednesday, and I'm very happy to report I have completed yet another week on track with my food and mostly my exercise. So the scales didn't go down much this week, but there's a slight movement downwards, so that's fine because I had a big loss last week, so that's to be expected. Food went really well. You'll be very, very proud of me. On Halloween I had nothing. I had no chocolates, no lollies, no candy, nothing. At the end of the night I actually went and had a look in the bowl, and there was still stuff there that I did like, and I looked at it and go, yeah, wasn't fussed. But I'll go get something else for the pantry. Went and looked at the pantry. Wasn't fussed on anything. I ended up having a very small piece of Turkish bread. So that was my Halloween. So just not having the sugar, I mean, I wasn't bothered by the sugar. Didn't want it, and I guess in the very back of my brain I'm sort of a bit scared to have too much sugar in case it does trigger, which it will if I have too much. I know it will trigger a sugar binge again. So, but I really, because I thought I might have something, a little something, but I really wasn't fussed, so I didn't. So it's really quite unbelievable, really. So it's like, what happened to me? So this is so not like me. Yeah, but anyway, that's really good. And over the weekend we were pretty much home, went to the basketball, and what my new thing for the basketball, it was a later game, but I didn't have lunch at home. The game was at 2 o'clock, so when I got to the game I had my lunch, and I did the same as last time. I had a baked potato with some sour cream and cheese, a baked sweet potato, and it was so yummy. You feel you're still buying something out, so it's kind of a treat, but I was full then and wasn't bothered by, you know, popcorn or chips or ice cream or anything else because I was full. So when I got home I had another sort of an afternoon snack, so that seems to work really well for me. So even for the afternoon games I can still probably implement that too, unless we sort of had a lunch out or something. Excuse me, itchy nose beforehand. Exercise, I did my walking 6 days a week. I didn't walk on Sunday. Friday I was feeling a bit off, but I still got for my walk, but I didn't do my strength training workout. I did that and I did it on Saturday instead of the yoga. So I got my 2 strength trainings in, I got my 2 cardio on the exercise bike. So I walked the 6 days. Sunday I was at half going to walk, but I wasn't feeling good. I just had a bit of an off day again with arthritis on Sunday, same as today, so I haven't walked today yet either, but I'm going to maybe try and do it later on. But I didn't get my 2 yoga sessions in. That's the only thing. Like today I'm supposed to do yoga on Wednesday, and it's not working because I've got to be out the door 8:15 for uniform shop. So I'm thinking, I've only done my groceries, so I'm a bit tired now, but I'm thinking maybe later out in the afternoon, if I hopefully get a bit of a burst of energy, I might get out for my walk and then try and do that yoga session then. So you know, I feel everything went really well. The only thing I missed was yoga, which again is probably the bottom of the list anyway, but I still do want to try and incorporate that. So everything went really well. I forgot to show you my photos of my meals last week, so I'll make sure I put the last 2 weeks, the ones I photographed at the end. I do tend to photograph most dinners, so yeah, I'll make sure I include them this week. And the only thing I want to talk to you about this week in particular was trying to show you some of the apps that I use, because I've discovered a really, really good app, and that's what I've been using, and that sort of is helping me photograph my dinners. So I'll show you on the screen. There's this one here called Argus, A-R-G-U-S. I'm not really ready to share my weight. Probably doesn't really matter, but anyway, I'm not really wanting to put it out there, so I've just scrolled down to show you a section that doesn't have my weight, because this actually, we have a Y-Things scales which connects to this program. So that is a snapshot of last, well, that'll be Saturday. Oops, there you go. So I'll cover the weight, and it can show you there, it was a bad day, I only had 5.5 hours sleep, so you can enter your sleep. You can enter number of tea, amount of coffee you've had. You can take photos of your meals, which you can see I've done. You can enter your exercise and track your water. So these are some of the things that you can track. You can track a lot of stuff. So you can also do your heart rate, which I've been doing too. And it's got a whole lot of set exercises in there, so it keeps track of a whole range of things. And you can enter goals. I haven't done that, but you can enter goals. I seem to think I'm going to do 8,000 steps. The step things don't really work too well for me because I don't carry the phone all the time. So again, you can see yesterday, I'm trying to look at this back of the front, so I'll tell you the temperature, which I kind of like as well. And then I walked for 30 minutes, entered that in. I did a weights workout for 20 minutes, entered that in. And then I photographed some of my food. It's got my water, cups of tea, and it's got my steps. But for some reason yesterday I didn't record my walk. My walk's about 3,000 steps, so I don't know why I didn't do that yesterday. And I only photographed my meals yesterday, so they're in there as well. So I find that really fun. I've always liked taking photos of my food. For me, this is a fun way to sort of keep track of everything. So that's probably my favourite fitness app at the moment. What else did I want to show you? So I've got my wire things, which connects to my scales, and I really like that because you top on the scales and it records your weight and you can track it with graphs and stuff. Again, I'm not going to show you my weight. I was using this dog walk program, and I probably should go back to this one. It's you can have Map My Walk. I just like the dog walk one because obviously I'm walking the dog, so you can log your walkouts. You can see there I did use this program a lot, and it'll give you a little map of where you've walked and your distance and your pace and things like that, and you can compare and improvement. And I did use this app a lot, and I probably should because the steps one's not really working in the way it's intended. So I find that Map My Dog Walk, I like that one. And then I can't log into it, but I've also got my Fitness Pal. I was using this for a little while, but I find I'm not really good with counting calories. And I'm not really wanting to focus on counting calories. I wanted to focus on eating proper, healthy, nutritious food. So sometimes calories, I don't think are always the right thing. But if you do like to count calories, my Fitness Pal is a really good program. I was enjoying that. And you can connect with friends who are also using the program too, which is kind of fun. So along the health line, I also use Pillboxy. I should go back and show you. Oops. This one, if you are taking medications, Pillboxy is a really good app for tracking your medications. I've set my reminder for 7 o'clock in the morning, and I've always done it by then. So, but if you're taking a number of different medications, that would be really good, and you just tick off when you've taken it, which I tend not to do because I know I take it every day. So you can say, well, you've missed, you've taken it, you skipped it. So. And I think you can have different patients. Yeah, you've got a patient list, so if you're looking after kids or anything like that, you can put them all in there. So I reckon that's a fantastic thing for anyone taking medications. So I've got the heart rate app too, which connects into Argus. I haven't really started using that yet. All the camera's gone on because it wants me to do it now. So, but I'm trying to do that mid-workout to make sure that I'm sort of not overdoing things. I don't use this one all the time, but I have the Turn It Up app there. They link to their blog. So their blog posts there, and you can set it for alarms for working out and things like that. So you can use it in good ways. So you can set alarms for during the week. You can get your sort of workouts from them. So you've got videos and stuff, so they've got everything there. This I reckon will be handy when you're away. You know, you can just pull up your workouts. You can even watch the videos from there. I didn't realise you could do that. I think they've just redone their website. Yeah, so there you go, you can do them. So this will be really handy on holidays. Even handy at home, I think too. I should try and put that one, if I can get that up for my iPad, it might be more useful. And you can, photograph as well. Take photograph and share stuff with the Titled Up community. So, yeah, so if you like the Titled Up girls, and I'm not quite sure now whether it's free or I have the nutrition plan. But I think the app's free because that's the sort of stuff's on their website, so on their blog. So that is it, I think, for my favourite fitness apps. There's a couple of other ones I'll just mention. I actually haven't had a chance to look at them, but they were recommended. One's an interval timer if you're doing workouts like that. I think I do have a timer somewhere on my clock, but you can get an interval timer app. I believe that is free. And one called Map My Hike. So I guess it's like Map My Dog Walk, but it's Map My Hike. And I was going to see if I haven't downloaded it yet to have a look at that one, but I've got my little list of a few. And there's another one called All Trails. So if you're into hiking, I guess they're two apps to have a look at, and I did want to have a look at them and see, because I'd like to sort of maybe try and do a hike, but it never works out for some reason so far, whether not well or, you know, it's too hard or something happens. So there are a few. Definitely have a look at Argus. Again, I apologise, I'm not sure if it's a free one or not, but most apps aren't very expensive, and I really, really love Argus. It's a fantastic app. I do use that. Kevin actually put me onto it. I have a funny feeling it might cost. But I find that I love it. Just instant visual. You can see what you've eaten, you can see what you've done, and you can sort of scroll back through different days. And I like that it has the weather. I'm a bit addicted to the weather. So yeah, so have a look at some of the apps if you haven't got them. Let me know what you think, and if you have any fitness apps that I haven't mentioned that you like, please let me know, because I'm trying to use that sort of thing now for a bit more planning and helping with motivation, so I'm definitely keen to do that. Obviously Pinterest and Instagram are huge helps too when it comes to health and fitness, because you can get a lot of motivation from other people, photos, and sharing of programs and information that's on blogs. So I do use both of them too as part of my inspiration and motivation for health and fitness. So that is all. I will let you guys go. I hope you've all had a really good week. I'm still, as you can tell, very positive and optimistic. My appetite's still way down. Let me know how you're going. I'm very interested to hear how everyone is. The weather's been warming up nicely here now, so it's been good to be back to my early morning walks, and I did miss today, but I'm really going to try and get out later on in the afternoon. So yeah, and I'll make sure I put my food photos for you guys coming up right now, and I'll see you next week. Okay, bye.